Wrestling in Iowa, already making an early morning flight just to be here at Live Pro Wrestling. He's got a big match ahead of him tonight.
The jet lag's not going to slow him down. That's just the kind of guy that JT Dunn is. He's cut from a slightly different cloth. Ichiban is chomping at the bit to have another notch in his belt. Because when you talk about him being undefeated, it's not like he's been having cakewalk opponents. He has taken on some of the region's absolute best.
Yeah, and I guarantee you Dunn most certainly is going to try to slow this whole match down. Oh, they gave him the one there.
He's number one in his heart, right?
It's what he said, number one. He's showing him the one. Anything, the psychological game, 100%. Dunn is going to try it.
He's already playing it. Already playing it, right? This match has already gone a lot slower than Ichiban usually starts off with that. When have you ever really seen him reach for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock to open up the match?
But this is all Dunn. See
all
how
done.
smart Dunn is? Dunn is so cerebral.
And JT Dunn, a very experienced, I mean, he is the creator of the unit. He handpicked people like AJP, who we see out here, Sugar the OG, Dynamite Danny Miles. He has handpicked so many of these guys, and they have taken over New England. And Ichiban has also been a part of the Miracle Ones with the Miracle Generation. So it's almost like a clash of styles here, almost for each of their factions. But I'm looking forward to the head honchos against each other, and this is going to be a good one.
See, again, ground Ichiban. Ground him, slow him down, take his legs out. All the cliches you would think of is exactly how Dunn's going to go after this.
We talk about the kind of technician that JT Dunn is. I mean, quite frankly, look at, with just one deft maneuver, he has slowed down Ichiban to a screeching halt, getting the better half of that shoulder block, and again to the headlock.
See,
very methodical, like you said.
Yes, very commonly after a tackle, when you take someone down with a tackle, you're going to hit another rope. You're looking to hit another high-impact move. Dunn didn't want anything to do with that. He brought it right back to the mat because he knows on the mat he can neutralize Ichiban's speed.
And he's conserving that gas tank. Wait a minute. Nice counter here. Ichiban turning it up to 11. Deep arm drag. Another Japanese arm drag. Extra drop kick. And JT Dunn was seated for a second. Oh! That leaping crescent caught all of the guy's mouth.
As soon as you let Ichiban become explosive, that's when everybody has problems with him.
And Ichiban doing his signature #1 punches. Now, Mr. Worthington, I believe the last show we said it when he competed against Mac Magnum, the thing Matt had needed to do was to slow Ichiban down.
Absolutely.
When it's somebody like JT who's almost like Ichiban, what do you think it still takes?
Not to be repetitive, that is the only way you're going to beat Ichiban. You have to ground him and slow him down, because if not, this is what you deal with. Sudden impact offense that comes out of nowhere. You can't prepare for that kind of speed until you face it.
Ichiban and JT Dunn are somewhat similar in the regard that they do have an elevated striking aspect to their game, as we just saw with that charging elbow. And look at this, Ichiban up on the shoulders of JT Dunn. Oh, face full of buckles.
And much like we saw in the previous match, there are going to be some very busy dental offices in the area tomorrow, because everybody's taking some nasty shots to the mouth.
Name of your sex tape.
Fair enough.
JT Dunn right now just taunting the crowd. We've talked about in the past how sometimes it can cost some of these guys, but somebody like JT's been in this scenario before. He can do things like we just saw right there. Could this actually do it?
See, and right there, it's something so simple that your casual, moronic wrestling fan's not going to pick up on. Dunn knew he wasn't going to get a 3 count. He knew he wasn't going to get a 3 count. But why not cover Ichiban and make Ichiban expend the energy kicking out? Because he's trying to sap any amount of energy he can from Ichiban to limit that explosiveness.
And to your point, Alex, you know, Dunn has been in a number of marathons. I've seen him in 30-plus minute contests. That's kind of how you you beat Ichiban? Ichiban is a sprinter. If you can run the marathon, you're going to win this match. Much easier said than done. No pun intended.
Yeah, slowing him down is not an easy task, but if you do, that's your only shot.
Oh, look at this.
High impact.
Meeting fire with fire. JT Dunn charges with that forearm, and it lands Ichiban to the canvas, yet again slowing him down. You're not going to fight Ichiban's fight and win. You have to fight your own. You have to take him out of his element, which Pro Wrestling Savior has done very effectively.
Picking up Ichiban right there.
Oh, heavy chop.
JT Dunn is known for his strikes. He's known for the death by elbow. He uses his arms to his advantage on all, but Ichiban can't even stand up right now.
Well, if you take all the wind out of a competitor's lungs, they most certainly can't run 100 miles an hour and jump around.
Man can't breathe, man can't fight.
Yeah, again, like I stated at the outset of this match, Dunn is so cerebral. I'm sure he has an exact game plan, and he's going to stick to it.
Ever stalking his prey is JT Dunn. He eats a couple shots in the midsection. Doesn't guarantee Ichiban's ticket to freedom. It might momentarily. That leaping insecurity net lands Dunn backed up into the corner. Handspring misses. Here's Dunn again, hot in pursuit.
Again, Dunn has him very well scouted.
And there we go with the Ichiban speed right there.
Oh my God. How sudden.
Dunn leaps over, anticipates it. Nice. With the El Dirte.
Could that be it?
I didn't quite get all of it. I've seen him get a lot further extension and more velocity on that maneuver. Although it's done almost the impossible. It slowed down Ichiban.
Oh, it did for sure. And Ichiban's over there reaching. He's trying to get that rope. He's trying to just stand up. Once he's on his feet, Ichiban is a completely different monster. He is the quickest guy in this room right now, and he just needs that little advantage to get over him. But JT's not allowing that right now.
Yeah, Ichiban's the quickest man in every room all the time. Here goes Dunn. Dunn's feeling it. You can see his confidence growing as this match goes longer.
You can also see him strategizing. That's what keeps him in the advantage. He's got a game plan.
JT just playing mind games right now with Ichiban.
He's almost encouraging the fans to get behind Ichiban.
Picking him up right here.
That's just that he wants to sneak into the crowd instead of focusing on the task at hand. Might end up costing him here tonight.
Oh,
big pump kick. Ichiban up on the shoulders of JT Dunn, makes his way back to the canvas. Schoolboy pin cover here.
that's close.
Two, says Tony B.
Big stunner out of nowhere.
A three-quarter bulldog driver sends JT Dunn staggered to the buckles. And look at this. Ichiban is firing up on all cylinders.
That's the problem. You cannot allow this to happen if you're JT Dunn.
And you see Ichiban, he's standing up. This is the advantage he needed. And he could be seconds away from capturing a win over JT Dunn. This could be huge for him right here.
Oh, look at this. Dunn with the catch.
Beautiful counter. Oh, and another counter.
Oh!
More teeth.
How is that? That's gotta be it. That's gotta. How in the world did JT Dunn eat all of that drop kick? I mean, Ichiban didn't miss a smidge of it.
And Ichiban is undefeated for a reason. Like you mentioned, Bobby, he didn't have a cakewalk in Live Pro Wrestling. Live Pro has given him challenge after challenge, and JT could be the biggest one that he has, and he could just be seconds away if he can capture this, but JT Dunn has different plans.
The extension on that Insegiri lands right to the temple of Ichiban, and it staggers him momentarily. He's seated up on that top buckle, and JT's got him in a changery position. It looks like he's electing for a suplex.
The double underhook.
Ichiban not having it, slides through the uprights, takes out one of his wheels, and Dunn lands to the canvas.
That was a bad landing.
And this match is going back and forth right now. It's hard to predict the winner, but Ichiban right now staying on top. Here we go.
Ichiban looked to take to the air. JT Dunn grounds him yet again. A pair of back elbows gets him to freedom. Oh!
Oh, nice counter. Oh, beautiful belly.
With a nice bridge. Oh.
Here's that technicianship of JT Dunn on display that we were talking about at the beginning of this matchup.
And JT Dunn, he's in questions. AJP is in questions. What does he have to do to put Ichiban down just for the 3 count?
Ichiban's in trouble. Dunn, who one of my favorites, I don't criticize often, he's got to get on him. Cannot give him time to recover.
And we talked about it before. JT Dunn's almost looking at the crowd. He needs to stay on top of Ichiban if he wants to stop him. Ichiban is quick, and JT needs to put an end to that. But he might be set up for the finish. Death by elbow. He's put so many opponents down.
Nice counter again by Ichiban. Oh!
Big right hand.
Oh, he turned him inside out.
And Ichiban, he's got that momentum right now behind him. And here we go.
Oh, good night.
Fantastic flip driver from the second rope. And JT Dunn at 2.9 gets his shoulder up off the canvas.
That is the most impressive kick out I have seen in a long time. He got spiked on the top of his head. Somehow found a way out at 2.
And Ichiban was this close to finishing the match, but by how the things are looking right now, I think Ichiban could, oh, come on.
AJP hops up to the ring, creates this.
Oh, there it is!
And Dunn
There it
lands
is!
a death by elbow!
There it is! What a huge win!
Pro Wrestling Savior, the one, JT Dunn.
And we talked about it before the match. Ichiban was undefeated, but JT Dunn, as usual, due to AJP or any member of the unit, was able to just steal a win and get the win tonight.
Don't you take credit away from JT Dunn here. You know, JT Dunn, the key word in what you just said was undefeated. Ichiban was undefeated, and JT Dunn shooting right up the ranks with that victory. He hit that elbow 100% clean.
And the celebration, the unit, it's always a numbers game, but I guess you sort of have to give credit. Oh, JT's calling for the mic. What could this be now?
Come on.
He's earned this.
No, I wouldn't
He's
say
earned the right
earned
to
it.
talk.
He's stolen this. You and I know what we saw, Worthington. Don't even try spinning
Oh,
it.
he stole nothing. He said, get him out of the ring like a piece of garbage. He's done with it.
Ichiban is knocked out right now.
Yeah, he's out. I'm surprised he can roll out.
But what does JT have on his mind right now?
JT's usually